Hello, good morning. This is another backstory for my upcoming illustrated children's book, Not Me, told from the perspective of the principal, Mr. LeSuave. You know, it's time to teach those kids a lesson. They're not bad children really, but they are bordering on being out of control. Mr. Wilson won't complain, but I see them in there abusing him. Maybe he is too kind. This group has been simply unpleasant over the years now. They have already driven one teacher insane. Yes, literally insane. I feel so bad for her. I bring her muffins every week to her room over at the crazy house. I mean a sane asylum. My wife started baking them after I recounted the sad story to her. She never makes any for me, so I eat one on the way over. When I introduced Mr. Wilson to Mr. Sternbladder, his eyes got big, and I could see that he was having second thoughts about our idea. He was losing his nerve. I reminded him how brilliant he was to have thought of it. I thought of it really. But I needed an angle to help him keep his courage up. Everything was in place. We couldn't turn back, and we shouldn't turn back. Mr. Sternbladder is going to make those kids miss having a teacher that they can get along with. I really don't like being around him myself. That breath is like a weapon. I've been principal here for many years. I've seen a lot of things. I never, however, have seen such a large group of unappreciative, disrespectful, disruptive, unreasonable kids such as these. You might see one or two in a class, but never a whole class like this. I've watched them. I even remember back to when a lot of their parents went to this school. They were not even close to this much trouble. Society is changing. It seems like half of the words that were curse words when I was growing up are now spoken on television routinely. Children are not respectful of authority, and they talk back with gusto. I am mostly concerned that they are squandering their opportunity for a good education. I know the high stakes that are in effect here. All over the world, there are children who would push these kids out of their seats and attend to our every word, actively pursuing their own education. You really go around only once in the free public education setting. I just don't want them to finally wake up in their 20s or 30s and realize that they should have all listened all along. Now the school costs a fortune for them.